always say if you believe in ghosts, this is where they would be. If you think about why spirits remain behind, lives cut short often, and sometimes they just don't know they're dead.
Things go bump in the night, there's no doubt about that. When you consider what happens inside this house, on the property surrounding this house, I can't imagine anything more terrifying.
The Lotz house of Franklin was once a home to a German immigrant family searching for a simple life in the antebellum South, but instead found themselves in the middle of the Civil War. But according to some, something from a bygone era remains in the house and on those mist-covered battlefields 150 years after the Battle of Franklin.
Heart, soul, ground zero of the battle. It's the bloodiest 5 hours of the American Civil War.
These were soldiers who were on top of each other within 20 minutes of starting the charge.
Because of where this home is positioned on the battlefield, it's utilized as a hospital for both Confederate and Federal troops. The best way that I can put it into perspective comes from Lotz in his diary when he writes about the dead in his front yard the next day. He says they're standing like scarecrows. They may not fall for the dead at their feet. Very first thing I say when I walk in this house every day is hello everyone, and it's been my personal experience. As long as you acknowledge whatever they may or may not be, they are mischievous. It's when you fail to acknowledge them that they remind you that you forgot.
There was a family here at one point who spent the night in the house on November 30th. Well, they had heard drumming earlier in the night. When they went outside to look, there was nobody out there, and they realized they couldn't hear it outside. They could only hear it inside upstairs. One of the folks who was here woke up in the middle of the night, and she didn't really know why. And she saw a strange woman, the ghost of a woman, standing up on the stairs. She was calling out for, we believe, Mrs. Lotz. She was saying, "Where is Anne? Where is Anne?"
150 years after the Battle of Franklin, those who tend to the Lotz house say they're stoking the fire to help keep the story of what happened here alive, but they say they'll never truly be alone. And telling that story. In Franklin, I'm Forrest Sanders, Channel 4 News.